The general lost a diamond ring. Oh, yeah. You know what it is, folks? It's time to get busy in the city. You're now tuned in to Score Bigger Dating Live virtual hangout on a Friday night. Guess what? We may be a little late, but it's still going to be great. That's how we do it. So, welcome, everybody. You know how we do it. It's the time of night. Score Bigger Dating. There you go. But guess what? We're going to have a knock-down, drag-out, fun time tonight. So I'd like to welcome everybody to Score Bigger Dating Live. And I am your host tonight, Razzle Dazzle. And you know how we going to do it? We're going to do it big. We're going to keep on chopping it up and chewing the fat, baby, because this is where it's at. And always remember, sports plus dating equals fun. Hey, what you got to lose? So here we go. Do you got it? If you don't, you need it. You got to get your Score Bigger Dating mask, or if not, get some kind of mask, because the records the numbers are blowing my mind. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, I don't know what to do. So on behalf of ScoreBiggerDating.com, we want to send our thoughts and prayers to all the families who suffered a loss of a loved one due to COVID-19. And also, we got to send shout and love to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, and any other medical professional that's helping the people save their lives. Because guess what? You're putting your life on the line to save another life. Because you do have to go home and be around your family and kids. So we do acknowledge that, and we got to give you 2 thumbs up. Y'all are the real heroes. And tonight, y'all know what it is. It's going to be some more people popping in. But meanwhile, we're going to get busy in the city. We got Keep It Real Mayfield, and he's down in the MIA. Man, you know what I got to do. I want to know, family, how you doing? How you feeling? And my man, how you living?
Man, I'm making it do what it do, just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just hanging in there, man. Trying to keep the lights on, bro. Trying to keep the lights on.
Yes. Good deal. Cause we just can't see you in the dark, Mayfield. We don't understand how that's gonna look, you know, you in the dark, you know what I'm saying, in the MIA.
I look like a thumbprint.
Next up is Jack the Ripper. Guess what? In North Carolina, he's not on the road tonight, Mayfield. The man is chilling like a villain. He's doing it big. Ladies, are you ready? He's here, Jack the Ripper. My man, how you doing? Boy, how you feeling? And how you living?
Oh, I'm feeling lovely. I'm lit. I'm ready to do this show. Hey, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents also like Mayfield. Hey. We on tonight and we popping.
I like that. And I want to let the Facebook world know it's hey, we're gonna have a ball tonight, and feel free. I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, but feel free to tell a friend. You gotta like us, share us, because we're gonna be blowing up like a food stamp buggy. And we having a ball. And like I say, y'all gonna have a good time tonight, and that's what we do. So the first thing I want to discuss, Mr. Mayfield, is it's over 400,000 cases, man, in the FLA. I mean, it's kind of going off the chart. They're looking at trying to mandate, because we might be going back into what we was like back in February, a national order of, everybody got to stay home. So right now, how you feel about that, Mr. Mayfield, with Florida kind of just increasing weekly, actually daily? How you feel, Mayfield?
It's bananas. It is straight crazy. This is unbelievable. And the bottom line is now, like I lived in Miami, which is Broward and Dade County. Now the mayor has mandated wearing a mask here, and fortunately enough, the governor is not fighting him like the governor there in Georgia. So even though we are considered a hot spot, but at least he's taking leadership. He's taking leadership in this, and not until the governor takes leadership, not until Thump, that son of a bitch, take leadership. This is going to be out of control for a long time. The economy, man, the economy is going to take a hit if they don't hurry up and get off their asses and pass this next stimulus. Because at midnight tonight, for these people who have these forbearances for rent, it's going to get bad.
Yeah.
It's going to get bad, man. It's going to be a domino effect. My heart goes out to them. It really, and in me and the type of person I am, I wish I could help everybody, man. But it starts at the top, my brother.
Yeah.
It's bad, man.
Okay. All right. Mr. Jack the Ripper, you down in the North Kakalaki, and I know if it's bad in the MIA, it's going to eventually, get to where you at as well. So, what are your thoughts, Mr. Jack, about this COVID-19, the surge, the impact of this thing? The numbers are keep going up, Mr. Jack, and boy, I gotta see you at Savannah State homecoming this year. So, talk to me, Mr. Jack. How you feel about this thing just increasing like this?
For one thing, Savannah State
I would love to
have it, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
One more thing.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Come on. Mm-hmm. Okay, he hopped out. He don't think he'll probably pop back in.
Yeah,
he'll pop back in real quick. But you think we might need to do, Mr. Mayfield, another doggone national stay-at-home mandate? You remember how we did a few months ago when everybody was running to get toilet tissue, paper, hand sanitizer, all that stuff? You think we need to kind of do that again?
Absolutely. Shut down and start over. Shut down and start over. And the bottom line, man, we can get through this thing. We can get through this thing, man. If we wouldn't have such a crooked government and dirty ass Republicans, and I hope this is going out on Facebook, and I say, yeah, dirty ass Republicans, to get off their asses and stop being so stingy as if the money is coming out of their pocket. Pass this stimulus bill, man. Help these folks out, man. Help these people stay afloat so we can get through this shit.
Okay.
And they ain't gonna get it until one of their family members or their kids or their grandma, when they dirty asses get it. and end up in the damn hospital. And then, you know, by that time, man, we'd be at 200,000 plus deaths.
Yeah, yeah. Because right now it's at 141. Because last week when I talked to everybody, it was like at 131. So that's another. Wow, man, that's like man, this thing is 10,000. That thing is steady increasing. So, Mr. Jack, the Ripper, I'm glad you came back in. We can hear you good, Mr. Jack.
Okay.
How do you feel about the surge, this impact? It's almost like a tidal wave, Jack. Miami is off the chain. Don't even look to go that way. So, so your city, how do you feel about the surge in your area right now, Mr. Jack?
People being ignorant. That's all I can say is ignorant. Because just because you don't feel the symptoms, you might have the COVID. But if you pass it to a friend, and when you pass it to your friend might have a different reaction than you did. And you kill your friend because you're being ignorant and you kill your friend, then maybe the effect of you really being safe might hit home, or your kids get it and they laid up in the hospital. But I got people that have it, and I got people that have died from it. People gonna die, man, because they're being ignorant to the fact. Like I told y'all before, they're not cleaning this country. They're not taking care of people, and everybody's out like it's like, hey, I'm good. Hey, no, go home. Stay your ass home.
Yeah.
Period.
Right. Okay.
But people can't stay home.
Yeah.
America is spoiled. We can't stay home because we're Americans. We ain't got to stay home. Yeah, you do. You need to stay home. You need to protect yourself.
Yeah, you do.
You can't go in the grocery store. You can't find no Lysol. Everybody done bought up all the Lysol.
Right.
The government need to keep everybody home until they really find a cure for this shit. The economy is going to be what the economy is going to be.
Yep.
We're losing every day, and it's going to get worse. The economy is just going to shut down. Yeah, it's going to get worse because we haven't solved the problem. You can't put a Band-Aid on something and keep going when you ain't fixed the problem. That's like a leaky faucet. If you don't fix the leak, it's going to get worse. It's going to do more damage.
Right.
So what it's doing now is doing more damage.
Right.
More lives dying. The nurses are now scared to go in because of so much COVID. They're scared. But they still got to work. This country going to shut down. This country going to really shut down. And who's going to be responsible for it? They're going to take responsibility. Your president ain't going to take responsibility of it.
No.
So what the hell?
Right. No, right. So he I got you. He gonna pass the buck. It's somebody else's issue.
No, it's President Obama's fault.
Yeah.
He gonna do that. That's what he gonna do.
Right. It's the man
weak.
I got you.
He's weak.
Right.
He's weak.
That he is.
Gotcha. Well, that's gonna take us. I'm gonna move right to the next question, fellas. Like I said, I'm glad to hear y'all voice and see your face tonight. Guess what? The Washington Redskins are now they have a new temporary name, which is called the Washington Football Team. Now, I think they're going to change that, but they just had to kind of come up with something quick due to sponsorship and other things. They had like a deadline. So this is just like go back to your word again. It's a Band-Aid, just to kind of give them something, just to let them know we are going to change. So how you feel about that right now as all this stuff is going on dealing with the new Washington Football Team? And both of y'all a couple of weeks ago predicted y'all different names. So right now, this is just a Band-Aid name. So how y'all feel about that with the Washington Redskins, sir? Start off with Mayfield. How you feel about that, Mr. Mayfield?
Well, as far as the Redskins, I don't give a damn about it because they sorry as shit. No matter how many times they change their names, they still gonna be sorry as shit. So it ain't gonna make no difference what they change their name. They ain't gonna win shit. But as far as the owner, he ain't shit.
Okay.
And I think what he's doing right now,
Okay.
he's testing the water. He's testing the water to see if he can get by with the Washington football team. And they put it out there to dangle it to see how people are going to respond, because that bitch, number one, he's pissed off that he got the kind of pressure that forced him to change the name, and he refused to give in to the names that are on the board to select from. So he goes, you know what? Let's see how they're going to react to the Washington football team.
Right. Okay, that's what you're saying. He just dagging it out there to see what kind of response he get. Okay, Mr. Jack the Ripper, right up under you. Okay.
They could call him the Washington. They could call him the Washington garbage truck, the Washington shits, the possum. Hey, long as that's not my Cowboys, we good. But that name should have, the reason why they're changing the name, hey, this is the Indians. I mean, the country it was the Indians' country. They came in, they stole it, and then they're going to use their names and put the Indian on the helmet. Really?
Right.
And a lot of things is wrong with that, because it really shows how much they robbed, stole, and pillaged from this country to make it their own. And they shooting in the dark. How they say that, Jav? Shooting from the hip. Drinking Mad Dog in the sun and shooting from the hip.
Yep.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Right.
But
can't do it.
Right now, that's not my problem. It's not my problem, because it's their problem. They got to deal with it, and whatever money transpire, they're gonna do what they want to do because of the money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about money.
Okay.
Hey,
all
Cheryl.
About the MONEY.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Cheryl. She's in the borough. All right, cool. Mm. That's gonna lead me to the next question of the night, gentlemen, which is the NBA is returning. They actually are here. They played a couple games this week. All right, my question is this. Will the game look exciting and interesting with no fans in the stands? Because the players, Mr. Jack and Mayfield, they got to get some juice, some energy from somewhere. And there ain't nobody out there in the stands. So how do you feel about that, Mr. Mayfield? The NBA returning this week with no fans in the stands.
Hey, Raz, you remember back in the day when you were young and you go to a house party, right? And you can hear the music, and as soon as you get inside and you didn't see anybody there, so you got the hell on. That's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it's gonna be, man. It's like,
okay,
come on, because a lot of you, if you play sports, any kind of sports, you get an adrenaline off of your fans cheering for you. I mean, that they get behind you get up there and start making that noise in the stand. I get you all pumped up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad it's coming back, man, but it ain't gonna be the same, and it's not gonna be the same. And I feel it's gonna be tough for them, man. To play to an empty, empty stadium.
Oh. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, Miss Tara, she says it's different. She can even tell the difference. Well, I'll be dog. Mr. General, he popped in. Hey, good evening, Mr. General. You came in just in time. We just had one question before that, but we're going to get to Mr. Jack. Then we're going to come on over. The NBA, hey, man, they came back this week. But it's no fans in the stand. Do you think the players are going to kind of get that juice and that adrenaline built up when there ain't nobody up to kind of all the crowd noise and all that kind of stuff? Come on back, Mr. Jack. What you think?
Well, I feel like they got a job to do, whether the fans in the stands or not. It's still about numbers. It's all about numbers. And the wins.
Okay.
They still got to win. They still got to play. And as long as they got cameras, everybody looking for the highlight reel. They still gonna do the highlight reel, you know. But what's gonna hit them is when half the team get COVID and they can't play.
Yep.
That's gonna be the kicker, because you shouldn't be out there because COVID is still out there. And like I tell people, you might be feeling good playing ball. You could have the COVID and you pass it to another player that might have a few asthma problems, and you kill him. It's still dangerous. I'm still with I'm still with it, man. I mean, my brother, my best friend, I call him my brother down in Savannah. He had COVID, but he didn't have no symptoms. But he has it, but he don't have no symptoms. So what if he passed it to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So he stayed home, quarantined. He's good now. But the point is, what if he gave it to somebody? Basketball players is not exempt from COVID. No one is exempt from COVID. But without the fans in the stands, they still got a job to do. They still going to do their job. But like I said, it's still going to be iffy with passing the COVID because they're close to each other. They're breathing. They're sweating on each other. And they're going to spread it to each other. They're going to spread it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. I'm going to piggyback on that. I'm going to piggyback, Mr. Jack the Ripper. Okay, baseball has started too. And what they're saying is baseball is kind of a sport that everybody's kind of spread out. You're not so close to each other. Now, they do have people in the bubble, which is in down there in Disney World, down there in Orlando. So they kind of got them like basically like prisoners. They got them in like a bubble where nobody else can get to them. So and they get tested. So I think they trying to keep them pure, if lack of better words, so that they can't get contaminated by anybody else. So we're gonna slide right on over to Mr. General. Man, turning up the temperature. Man, we missed your wins tonight, but you're here on Friday night. And guess what? You're here with all the guys, boy. All this testosterone and all these alpha males. Mr. General, how do you feel about the NBA coming back? Because they are back. They played a couple games this week. But guess what, Mr. General? Ain't no fans in the stands. Do you think they're going to get a little juice, a little rush to play so the games will look kind of exciting and interesting? Or it's just going to be they just kind of just going through the motions for the money like Jack the Ripper said? Holla.
I believe that they'll probably, be going through the motions. But understand, you said, at the end of the day, it don't matter. Watch this, and I'm piggybacking off of what you said with a little spice. It don't matter if ain't no fans in the stands as long as you still give me my band. Don't matter if ain't no fans in the stands as long as you give me my look. I didn't come into the NBA for people to cheer and all that. All right, for a lot of them, hell, it's a distraction. Shut up and let me play my game. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I believe that they're still going to perform. I don't believe that they're going to give it everything that they have, but I'm pretty sure they'll give it at least 90%. Okay. You get what I'm saying? They'll give the fans the other 10% for 100, but fans in the stand, they're going to give 90 because, like I said, ain't no fans in the stands. You still signing that check for bands. So let's make it happen.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, hey, Miss Tar, we see you sitting out your shops. Okay, cool. That's going to lead us up to the next question. Mr. Roy Jones Jr. is going to fight Mike Tyson September the 12th, an exhibition type fight. Mr. Roy Jones Jr. is 51. Mike Tyson is 54. So these guys are going to fight. How do you feel about bringing back, I guess they're going to bring back some entertainment in the boxing field so we can have some entertainment. Both of these guys have retired, and they're going to come back and give us a little excitement. So what's your take on that, Mr. Mayfield? These old school cats coming back 51, 54 to give us a little fun in the ring? Holla.
Well, no, I look at it from both sides, man. Number one, man, I'm glad that in their 50s they still got it. And let me tell you, I don't know if you guys ever seen some of the promotionals that's going on right now with Mike Tyson, but I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't even get in a ring with him with a gun.
Yeah.
That dude looks good. That dude looks incredible. But at 50 years old, both of them in their 50s. Mike is 53, and I think Roy is 50, just turned 50. To still have the stamina, even though it's going to only be 8 rounds. So I give it to him. And I don't think I'm not for sure who's the promoter, who's behind it, but it's definitely not going to be a moneymaker because ain't nobody want to see those. Hey, ain't nobody want to see those old asses out there, breathing hard. And who gonna sponsor this? Who gonna sponsor this fight? Depends. I can see that now. We have Pins being one of the sponsors.
The Pins and Viagra.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll see. We're gonna slide down to Jack the Ripper. Mr. Jack the Ripper, how you feel about Roy Jones and Mike Tyson going at it in September? Mr. Jack, the same time y'all gonna be doing y'all bike across country town. So how you feel about that, Mr. Jack?
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna tell you now. It's about those two guys. It was great in their prime, and they're coming back at 50 to do something that's never been done.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson is looking good. I ain't seen Roy yet.
Okay.
But I've seen Mike. And Roy is an unorthodox fighter. But if he let Mike get up close, he done.
He's done.
He's done.
It's a wrap.
He fight that chicken hawk fight, but it's gonna be good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a money maker because everybody's gonna be glued just to see what they could do at 54.
Okay.
Right. Roy's about his money. He's an entertainer. He's about his money. Mike now is getting positive, and like I said, he looks good. He looks good. And I'm telling you, he's more focused now than he used to be. It's gonna be a good match. Everybody gonna be tuned in on that one. I got to say, everybody gonna be tuned just to see what they could do.
Right.
I think 4 rounds is gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Enough? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be enough.
Well, since what is this? Okay, this is July, correct? This is July. So I need you to you and Mr. Mayfield to make y'all prediction, and then we're gonna get the general prediction. Mr. Mayfield, who do you think gonna win the fight? Tyson or your boy?
I gotta go with Jack the Ripper. I gotta go with Jack, man, because let me tell you, if Mike get in close, it's gonna be a wrap. Because don't forget the last 6 fights that Roy Jones fought, he got knocked the fuck out. The last 6.
Yep.
The last 6. Woo! His last 6 fights, he got knocked the fuck out. So, and I'm gonna tell you, Mike is bringing some heat. Now, if he can keep his distance and win if Roy wins, it's not gonna be because of knockout. He's gonna win on points. Mike get close, it's gonna be a knockout.
Okay. I got you. Okay. So, Mr. Jack the Ripper, you feel the same way? You're gonna go with Mike?
I got to go with Mike. Roy got knocked out. Roy done got dropped, and he gonna play. He gonna fight smart, but it's like a pit bull in a Doberman pincher. He gonna get that. He gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's coming.
Okay. All right. All right, but we gonna slide right over to the people's champ. Everybody know who he is. He goes by the name of the General. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. And it is Friday night. So, Mr. General, you got Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson in September. Mr. General, who do you like and why?
Well, you know, I've got an opportunity to deal with head, body, and entertainment directly with Roy Jones. So I know him. But you know, and his skills are impeccable. His skills are impeccable.
Okay.
I mean, he's amazing. But we're talking about a silverback gorilla versus we're talking about a silverback gorilla, you know, versus a mountain lion. You know what I'm saying? A mountain lion is very vicious.
Okay.
But a silverback gorilla rip your head off. He ain't got no chance against no Mike Tyson. Iron Mike, they don't call him Iron for a reason. You get what I'm saying? For no reason, and there ain't no way that Roy Jones is gonna beat him. Now, all over skill, all over quickness and skill, I'd have to give it to Roy Jones. But when it comes to the when it comes to the bell and who's gonna walk away, it ain't gonna be Roy Jones. It's gonna be Mike, and that's a guarantee. I got 10,000 who ever want to say something different.
Hey, I feel you on that one. It ain't gonna be pretty.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
He gonna bust that boy up, man.
That sounds good. That sounds real good. Y'all heard it from the General live. You heard it from Mr. Keep It Real Mayfield live, and also Jack the Ripper live. So I'm gonna make my prediction. I'm gonna go with the fella. I'm going with Iron Mike as well. And we made our predictions in July for the fight in September. Cool. So that's gonna move us right to the first question of the night. Ladies, thank y'all for texting and commenting in. I see you, Miss Sylvia. Must be just getting off work. And she's going with Iron Mike as well. As also Miss Tara out there in the SCB. So here's the next question of the night, which is this. When you were a little kid, what did you want to grow up to be? Let's start with the General down at the bottom. When you was a little naughty, Mr. General, what did you want to grow up to be, sir? Go.
When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I wanted to go to the Air Force and be a fighter pilot. And I can't really think of anything else, to be honest with you, that I've ever wanted to be other than a fighter pilot. I wanted to fly jets. My grandfather was in Vietnam. I mean, every single male in my family, when I say every male on my mother's side of the family was military, and quite a few on my dad's side. So, you know, I was always watching movies with jets. My grandfather had big old pictures of jets, remote control jets. So I always wanted to be a fighter pilot when I grew up. So yeah, I couldn't think of nothing else. That was the main thing for me, being a fighter pilot.
Okay.
With the Air Force.
Okay, great. Good answer. Hey, Miss Tara. Miss Tara wanted to be a singer. Okay, we see you, Miss Tara, right there. All right, one day we might have to bring you on and let you showcase your voice if you still got it. All right, but well, I'd be a farmer's biscuit eater. Look what the cat hauled in, Mr.
The
Quick
monkey
Draw,
with the tuck. The monkey with the tuck.
Ow. Yes, sir. Boy, you all right. Hey, Quick. Hey, Quickie.
Hey, Quick as in the
Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey.
The monkey got the mic.
Hey, Quick.
Okay.
Hey, Quick,
I did send y'all.
I need to purchase a couple of them Armani suits from you, bro. I think you may not have
I did send y'all a picture of Quick Draw. His pimp.
Yeah, you sent me that bro hand.
I sent all y'all a picture of Quick. His limo. Yeah, that was his car that he will be showcasing in the 70s. Yeah, Mr. Quick Draw. Okay, all right. So we're gonna slide right up to you, Jack the Ripper. What is it, Mr. Jack, when you were a little shorty that you wanted to grow up to be? Holla.
Alive.
That's right.
As y'all know,
okay.
I was kind of out there. I played for Cam Park, played ball at Tompkins Center, but I hung around
Yes, sir.
the wrong element all the time. So we was out there.
Right.
I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see nothing that I had wanted to do. Because I was kind of lost, but I was still out there finding my way through life, and I was small. My mom, everybody took care of me because I was a baby. I was out there, but I knew money make the world go round. So I never wanted to be. I just wanted to have money.
That's right.
And survive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of books I do want to write because of my lifestyle that I lived in, dealing with murderers, man. I lived and grew up around murderers and, you know what I'm saying, and thugs. And that's all I've been until I would think I was 18, and I said it was a time for a change. And I joined the military because my son was my friend Stephanie was pregnant, and I had to make some tough decisions. But I never had no dreams of like General said, a pilot in his life. I didn't have that. It was, you know, we from Savannah. It wasn't a lot of heavyweight role models that I wanted to be. I didn't like school that much, but I went. But I made good grades. But I get distracted fast because it wasn't teaching me a lot. So it wasn't too much I wanted to be growing up, just alive. That's it. I mean, because Savannah, like a lot of people don't understand.
We'll take that one. We'll take that.
I grew up rough. You know? But right now.
You grew up with the gangbangers and hustlers.
Yeah, the pimps and all that, but and to now to make my mama proud,
the
and family proud, you know. Now in my family, now I'm the bougie one. Yeah, but they don't know where I came from to be where I'm at today. They think I'm the bougie one, you know. So I take it. I take the bougie one, then let them know where I come from. Yeah. Well, thank you, Tar. Yes, I did make it. I did make it.
All right. Okay.
Choices.
We're gonna slide right over. Yeah, she made it, and the right choice. And we're gonna say what's up to Miss Cheryl. She said she would like to be married to Michael Jackson. Wow. Join the other 5,000 million. Okay. Mr. Mayfield, gotta holler at your boy, MIA. Okay. When you were little, Mr. Mayfield, what did you want to grow up, to be when you was little shorty?
Well, it was two things, and I accomplished one. The other one I didn't. The first one was to be a professional skateboarder.
Okay.
And I was big into skateboarding, and I skated for the Savannah Pros, did a couple of commercials, and I was on top of the world. But I was surprised to hear General say he wanted to be a fighter pilot. That was my second thing on the list. But then I started making babies, and it kept me.
Oh man!
Responsibilities had to change, and but to this day, because I couldn't go. I couldn't go to the flight academy. I'm real big into radio control airplanes and helicopters. I have a huge collection, and matter of fact, I was out there flying my drones today, man, because it was just business wise, it was a rough day, and I said, you know what, I'm done, and I got my backyard just to fly my drones. But it was pilot, and professional skateboarder.
Wow. I gotta give it to you on that one. I used to skate too, man.
Okay. That's good. Yeah? Very good.
Yeah, man. I love skateboarding.
Yeah, that was my passion,
Nice,
man.
very nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, do me a favor real quick. Everybody mute your phones. We got quick draw down in the FLA. And we got to know, hey, Miss Tara said, that's cool, Mr. Mayfield. Mr. Quick Draw, FLA. Man, I got to know this question. I'm hearing a lot of feedback, though. All right, what's up, Miss? Good evening, Miss Kimmy, to you, too. Everybody mute your phones real quick. Quick draw. I want to hear you real good tonight, brother. When you was a little shorty growing up in FLA down there in the Chocolate City, what do you really wanted to grow up to be? What was it, Mr. Quick Draw?
Razzle, mainly I wanted to do something that made my parents proud of me. But being a little fella, being a little shorty back at them times, I had big dreams of wanting to be a movie star or something professional athlete or something of that nature. You know how it is when you're a kid, you're watching TV all the time, you want to see your face on TV and stuff like that. So I would say I was
Right.
probably wanted to be a movie
Yes, sir.
star or some type of professional athlete, something of that nature.
Okay, okay, okay. But we thank you, Mr. Quick Draw, for that. We really do. And that's
Yes,
going to move
sir.
us
Yes,
right to the
sir.
next question, which is this right here. If money was not an issue, listen, if money was not an issue, what would you do with your time for happiness? All right, I'm going to shoot that one up to Mr. Mayfield. Keeping it real in the MIA. Man, I got to know this one. If money wasn't an issue, Mayfield, not at all, what would you do with your time for happiness?
Let me tell you, man, that what I love, especially during the holiday season, when you hear some of these celebrities when they go into like Walmart, Target, like Perry, what's his name, Tyler Perry, last Christmas went into I think a Target, Walmart, and paid off everybody's layaway. You know, so if money was no object, man, I want to do things like that. And I don't ever want anybody to mention my name, man. I want to be that anonymous guy to go in, do stuff like that on a big scale, Don't mention my name, but man, for me, just to sit back off in the distance and watch people's face light up. That's what I would do, man. That's what I'm doing it on a smaller scale, man. But when I get that money super right and super tight, that's gonna be me, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Tenfold for sure. Okay, slide right over to Mr. Jack the Ripper. Guess what? My man is in North Kakalaki, but he ain't behind the wheel tonight, ladies. Guess what? He's chilling like a villain. Mr. Jack, if money was not an issue at all, Jack, what would you do with your time to find happiness? What would you do, Mr. Jack? Hey, Miss Tara. Miss Tara said she like to hang and spend time with the homelessness. Okay, they need love too. They need that caring support. I
That they
see you,
do.
Miss Tara. Okay, so we're gonna slide down. Jack is kind of buffering. We're gonna slide down to you, Mr. Quick Draw. Um, if money wasn't an issue, we're gonna come to you before Jack come back in. If money wasn't, oh there you go, right there, Mr. Jack the Ripper. If money's not an issue, what would you do with your time for happiness? Go.
Like I do now, man. To make me happy, I make myself happy. I have surrounded myself around a lot of good people to make my life happy. If I don't have it, they got it. If I got it, they got it. It's easy to make yourself happy. Just be around good people, man. Good vibes, good emotions, no negativity. Well, you know, my heart is Savannah, and you know, we eat and socialize as a family, as a group, and that always makes us happy. Breaking bread with family and friends. That is the most. I mean, sitting around and everybody's telling everybody about their dreams and stuff. I don't know why I'm buffering. No, I did pay my Sprint bill. I mean, my
that's
bill.
okay. I can hear you though.
Good. I'm about to move in the house, man.
Okay, good. Okay, well, I hear you good. Okay, all right, sounds good. All right, Mr. We're gonna slide right over to you, Mr. Quick. So get ready. Everybody else, mute your phones. Miss Cheryl says she likes to write books. Miss Tara says she likes to have wells in Africa. You know, water wells, which is good. That's looking out, giving people in need some good water to drink. Very good. All right, Mr. Quick, you got your zip, your area code on your hat, 321. Boy, you're representing tonight. 321. So, Mr. Quick, if money wasn't an issue, what would you do with your time for happiness?
Well, Mr. Razzle Dazzle, I'd probably give back to the community, you know, probably build some places for the homeless so they'll have some place to go when it's cold outside, and have a place set up where they can always get a good meal to put in their stomachs. You know, try to put something out there like that, you know, help some people that maybe got mental problems or something like that. So that's what I would do with the time if I had the money. I would do something creative like that.
Okay. That's good. All right. Mr. General.
Yes, sir.
You're up, Mr. General. Hey, Miss Kimmy down there in the 321 representing. She said she'll do things in the community as well. Quick draw. She right in your area. Mr. General, man, you up on deck. If money was not an issue, no problem at all, what would you do with your time for happiness, Mr. General? Go. Unmute.
All right, can you hear me?
Unmute.
Can you hear me? I'm unmuted. I've been unmuted.
Yeah.
All right. I would just have a state of the art gym.
Okay, come on.
A custom built state of the art gym, and I'll just be in the gym all day. When I'm not in the gym, man, I'll be out on a damn yacht in the middle of the water somewhere, sipping on some champagne, man, and just out there just relaxing, man. So in the middle of that water and in that gym, getting it in. That's what I would do. I wouldn't be worried about nothing else. I'll be making all my money from my phone, so I ain't got to worry about nothing, and I'll hire me somebody back home to do all the shipping out of the products and everything else, so I ain't have to worry about it.
Okay. Point blank. I like that. Point blank. So you out there on the yacht doing the big, General? I like that. Cool.
Razzle, what you gonna do? What would you do?
What would I do?
I mean, other than get rid of that damn spirit.
What I would do, other than do what? Other than what, Matthew?
Other than get rid of that damn shirt you got on.
What, Mr. Mayfield?
Other than get rid of that damn shirt you got on.
Oh, you be hating on my colors, boy. Hey, what I would do for happiness, man, this is olive green, boy. This is olive green, baby. But I think what I would do for happiness is help others. I would like to help other people. And like you say, the less, the least, the lost, and the left out, the LLL. I like to help those people because I know the more people you help become good, the more better you become. So that's what I would rather do, Mr. Mayfield. Help others. Hey, Miss Tar, she said, "Oh, lime green." Tell him. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that. Oh, Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia. What's going on with you, baby girl? And that's gonna move us right to the next question. And this is what it is. I think you'll like this one, Mr. Mayfield. Do you consider yourself a old soul? And since you up top, Mr. Mayfield, you know, you got a lot of experience behind your belt. Do you consider yourself, Mr. Mayfield, an old soul?
No. I don't consider myself to be an old soul, man. I think no, nowhere close to it, man. I might have some old, some old school ways when being father, but hanging out and stuff like that, nah. You know, I get it in. No, absolutely not.
So you don't consider. Okay. Well, we're gonna slide right over. Miss Tara said, "Yep. She's an old soul." Mr. Quick Draw in the 3-2-1 FLA. Mr. Quick. Everybody else mute your phones so Mr. Quick can come right on through. Mr. Quick, do you consider yourself an old soul, Mr. Quick? Go.
Yes, sir. Some ways I do. Very much so. Consider myself an old soul. You know, because when I was coming up as a young man, I kind of always hung with guys probably, 15, 20 years older than me, where I can pick up on some of their knowledge about certain things. So in some ways, I'm an old soul, and in some ways, I'm a young soul.
Correct.
So yes, sir.
All right.
A great question there, Razzle.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Mr. Quick Draw. I know you're always quick on the draw down there in the FLA, so we're going to slide right on over to my man, Jack the Ripper, North Kakalaki. He must be in the kitchen tonight doing this thing big. He's off work. Hey, Quick, he ain't behind the wheel tonight, so he's doing it big, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Jack the Ripper, would you consider yourself an old soul?
Nah, I'm still young. I'm still doing it. I did hang with a lot of older cats when I was growing up, but right now, no, I'm still young, vibrant, still doing a lot of things, riding motorcycles, hanging out, chilling. But I love old music. I love, because that brings the soul together and bonds people. But I would say I'm kind of like a young soul, not an old soul, but a young soul. You know, and I still got a 16-year-old, and she's loving what Dad do and hanging out and stuff with me. So yeah, I'm a young soul trying to get it.
Yeah. Okay. You still in the middle. You're a young soul. Okay,
oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, loving it, baby.
Hey, Miss Riri. I like that. Okay, Miss Riri, I need you to. She down in the FLA. Let us know. Do you consider yourself, Miss Riri, an old soul or a young soul? Mr. General, doing it big, always staying healthy. You know, he's got his own workout, recommend and program going on. Mr. General, where you at, Mr. General? The people's champ. It's Friday night. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. Mr. General, I mean, hey, man, you're in your early 40s. I mean, you had a birthday a few weeks ago, 42.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Old soul.
No, I consider myself to have a young soul. I'm talking about from, just how I am and how I am in general. I definitely have a young soul. But I have that wisdom and that knowledge that takes that away. So while I do have a young soul, the minute I open my mouth and begin to get on a serious note, everybody automatically knows. You may look young, but this joke ain't young at all. But I would definitely say I have a young soul.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Hey, Miss Kimmy. We see Miss Kimmy down there in the FLA doing her thing big. All right. What we going to do, if y'all don't mind, just mute your phones for me real quick. We're going to ask one more question, then we're going to take our first commercial break for the night. Just mute your phones. Mute your phones real quick. All right. And I'm going to shoot this one up to, I'm going to go ahead and get this. Everybody going to get a good laugh. I'm going to go with Jack the Ripper on this one. He in North Kakalaki, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He in the kitchen, and he's a pretty good cook. Don't let him fool you. Like he always say, he got a lot of things going on. So, ladies, be on the lookout. Here's the question for Mr. Jack the Ripper. Mr. Jack, if Batman and Superman had to fight like Mike Tyson and Roy, who would win that fight out of Batman and Superman? Go.
Batman got a lot of tricks, and Superman is not ready for his tricks because he don't study his opponent. Batman will win. Superman is strong, but if you don't study your opponent, you will lose. And that's what happens. He will lose. Just like this lobster tail.
Okay.
And this dungeon crab is going to lose. It is going to lose.
Okay. It's going to lose. All right. Well, we're gonna slide over to my man, the mighty quick draw. Coming out the holster. Everybody keep your phones on mute. We coming up to you next, General, and you to the real Mayfield. Okay, it's finna get good. Look at Tara. She say Batman. Okay. Kimmy, Batman. Okay. Mr. Quick Draw. 3, 2, 1. Hey, you're the 3, 2, 1 area code, right? 3, 2, 1, Mr. Quick Draw. It's on you. If Batman and Superman had a fight, just like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are gonna have one. I think you missed that question a while ago, Mr. Quick Draw. They're gonna fight in September. So who do you think will win out of Batman and Superman? Go.
Oh man, Superman gonna tear that ass up all day long.
No.
Yeah, as long as Batman ain't got no kryptonite.
You know he gonna have the kryptonite, man. Come on now.
No, he gonna have a diamond grill in his mouth, and instead of diamonds, he's
gonna get him.
You know he gonna have the kryptonite on him. Come on now.
Okay. All right.
Well, if he got the kryptonite, can't deal with him. If he got that, if he forget that kryptonite, Superman gonna tear that ass up.
Okay, cool.
Man, come on, man.
All right. Well, let me ask you this real quick. Hold on. Well, let me ask you this real quick before I go to the general. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. gonna fight in September. We want everybody to have your opinion on record. Who do you think is gonna win, Mr. Quick Draw? Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. Who do you think?
Well, both of them was kind of old, but I see Mike Tyson on ESPN punching at somebody. I tell you one thing, Roy Jones better have it together because Mike Tyson looking pretty good. It might be Mike Tyson that might take him out. Yeah, Mike Tyson, something else, boy.
Okay, so you like Mike? Okay. Well, that's actually unanimous. Yeah, so that's actually a unanimous decision. Everybody went with Mike on the show tonight. So we will probably reflash this show back in September. So everybody went with Mike. So you're good. So we're going to shoot up to the general. Mr. General, I mean, hey, you always turn up the temperature. You know what it is? The people's champ. So, Mr. General, if Batman and Superman had a fight, who do you think will win, Mr. General? Go.
Well, let me start off real quick by saying Batman ain't shit.
Oh.
Let me tell you, Batman got the fucking transmission beat out of his ass by Bane. Do you remember when Bane put them fucking gorilla poles on his ass? He beat the train. Listen, Batman couldn't move forward or backwards. Batman ain't shit. Superman got X-ray vision. He got that damn laser vision that cut through shit. He can fly.
Okay.
He's got superhuman strength. I mean, who else you know that can hold up a whole damn two-story building by themselves? Come on now. If you think that Batman can whoop Superman, stop smoking crack. If you keep smoking it, I'm gonna start selling it so I can make some money off of your ass.
Batman killed Superman. Batman had killed Superman. You forgot?
Batman had killed Superman because they wanted to do that to appease everybody else.
And the same way they let Bane beat him, that's the same thing in the comic books.
He done went to the comic book. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
You
Well,
got your soul all right. You
well,
read
that's good one.
comic books?
Yeah. Raised on it.
Your ass.
Raised on the comic book.
Boy, you stupid. You better stop reading that book. I bet you got a comic book collection.
That's before your time, Thundercat. Before your time.
Okay, cool. Well, we go.
That Joker in love with the Marvels. I bet you got a comic book up under your pillow, don't you?
And you got Superman draws.
Hey, I be walking around with them mugs all day long because they make me fly.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Don't you tell nobody else about my Superman. Don't you tell nobody else about my Superman Fruit of the Loom.
We're gonna slide over. We got to slide over to Keep It Real Mayfield. Mayfield, we gotta know that these guys are really wilding out tonight, Mr. Mayfield. These guys are wilding out. We got Tara putting in her what? Her birthstone can whip. Well, Miss Tara, well, we gotta go to Miss Keep It Real Mayfield. Mr. Mayfield, you gotta take us out before we go to the first commercial break. Mr. Mayfield, do you think Batman and Superman, if they had a knockdown, drag-out fight, who do you think will win, Mr. Mayfield? Go.
Hands down, Superman will whoop that ass.
Oh my goodness!
Hell yeah!
Superman will get all up in there. Superman, hey, think about it. If you take away Batman, you take away his cape and all of his little gadgets, it's a wrap. If
Take away Superman powers. Take away Superman powers.
You can't take away his powers. That's Superman.
That's
He won't have no powers.
Superman butt naked with his dang-a-lang hanging, and he's still Superman. And he's still
No, he would
Superman.
not
Look,
be.
he was like that. Butt naked. He's still Superman, damn it.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord have mercy.
Superman all the way. Superman, hands down, bro.
Boy, that's something else, boy. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with y'all fellas. Superman all the way with the swinging ding-a-ling.
So all y'all got Superman draws. Look at the general. It ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen.
What we gonna do? Man, we
Dang-a-lang on Batman.
Boy, you got me crying, boy. You got me crying. We're gonna take a commercial break. Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break, and guess what? We'll be right back, folks. You're now tuned into Score Bigger Dating live on a Friday night. Man, we are wilding out. All you got is what? Alpha males, studs. Ain't nothing but studs. We got Quick Draw in the FLA. We got Jack the Ripper in North Kakalaki, and you know we got turning up the temperature with the General in Columbus, Georgia. And boy, you better do what? Keep it real. You better keep it real with who? Mr. Mayfield in the MIA. And guess what? We'll be right back with no delay. Come on. You know what we do. We having fun on a Friday night with the IT. He's still breathing. His name is Stevie. Let's do it, Steve. Go!
pay cash for houses in any condition, and we know how to make the process painless during trying times. With Paradigm Investment Partners, you can sell your house very fast. You just need to follow some simple steps. Contact us so we get to know you and your situation. We do a thorough evaluation and give you the best price for your property. We make a cash offer, and if it makes sense, we seal the agreement. Our goal at Paradigm Investment is to get the burden off your back. Contact us today and get the greatest deal possible. Visit www.paradigminvestmentspartners.com to learn more. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Yeah, you know what time it is, folks. It's Friday night in the city, and we getting what? Busy. It's hotter than a 4th of July. It's in July. You know what? We swelling up like a food stamp buggy. What's up? Got my uncle on the board tonight. Quick draw in the FLA. What's up, Miss Tara? Yeah, It's going to be really crazy. It's going to get more spicy, more juicy. What's up, Kim? You know we doing it. We partying, having a ball. So check it out. We want to welcome everybody out there on YouTube, Facebook, and also the dating site. We want to say hello and welcome everybody to Score Bigger Dating live virtual hangout on a Friday night. Man, we're having a ball. We got Jack the Ripper doing it big. Guess what? He's in the kitchen tonight. The man is cooking dungeon crabs. You know what I mean? And some of them lobster tails. That's what he do. We got Quick Draw in the 3-2-1. He's chilling. I mean, he's laying low. You know he got those 2 jokes for you at the end of the night. He's got it to send you right into the weekend. We got Keep It Real Mayfield in the MIA. Keeping it, he's trying to stay safe. They went over 400,000 in that city alone. You know, so he in quarantine. If you're looking for him, you ain't gonna find him. He indoors. Believe that. And we got the general turning up the temperature. Ladies and gentlemen, he's ready. Tonight, he's in rare form, the general. He's doing it. He's hanging loose. And guess what? He's speaking the truth because that's what he does. So we're going to send some shouts real quick to single sports fans on your Facebook dial. I mean, it's growing daily. You have to look at it, check it out. We got a lot of good information, updated sports daily, talking about the fight, talking about the bubble down there in Orlando, talking about football coming, talking about Baker Mayfield. Is he a fluke? You know, he's the big joke. So we're going to find all that good stuff. Go and listen and check it out. It's live, updated daily. Also, ScoreBiggerDating.com. You have to go and check it out, like it, love it, share it. We want everybody to start sharing. Don't be afraid. Share it. That's going to keep us doing what we're doing because we're swelling up like a food stamp buggy. Please share it, like it, join it. It's free. What you got to lose? It's free. Also, we got trash talk. We got some trash talk coming up tonight. Man, we got the studs on the board tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the guest is all male. So it's a lot of energy. These guys are going to have to come up with their favorite pickup line. Man, we had a ball last week. The guys gave their favorite pimp name if it was in the 70s and also their pimp ride. So we might rehash that for y'all ladies because everybody's be sending out a lot of shouts out to the guests. Also, put your phones on mute. I think it's you, Mr. Jack. You're in the kitchen. I can hear all your silverware, your knives. Put it on mute real quick. Next, we got BBLTV. Mr. Mayfield wanted to know about it. I hope you're on it, Mr. Mayfield. It's like a black directory where you can find out all the businesses. They need to know about you. Same thing with you, Mr. General. You got to get on BBL. Let the people know that you exist. You are real. You're not a catfish. You have what you have. You said what you got. Represent, let the folks know. And guess what? It's all backed by who? Stephen Wicks, Internet Developing Company. That's right. That's our IT. Mr. Stephen Wicks. You see the commercials? Hey, guess what? He's still breathing, trying to break even. He's on the grind, ladies and gentlemen, just like me. We try to do it and stay alive with this thing. So also, don't be shy. Request to be a guest. Don't be afraid of Keep It Real Mayfield and Jack the Ripper and the General and the Mighty Quick Draw. They're not going to hurt you. They just general as a fly. You know what I mean? Just like a butterfly. They love beautiful ladies because they always told me they're beautiful to look at, but hard to catch. So guess what? Don't be afraid. Come on. We want you. We encourage you to come on to the show. So that's going to send us to the first question coming after the break. And it's a contest. If you want to win you a Score Bigger Dating mask, like the crew got one. We ain't shamed. We don't mind representing Score Bigger Dating. It's very nice. The first question, you ladies, you got to text it in. And guess what? Hey, leave your email. I'll mail it to you ASAP. I'm talking UPS, FedEx, Express. the first question tonight, but you got to be quick because these guys are quick too. Who was the first black head coach in the NBA? And hey, time is ticking. Ladies out there, gentlemen, send in your text ASAP, and I'm going to be waiting on it. Mr. Mayfield, do you know, you got the question, who was the first black head coach in the NBA? Same thing. Mr. Jack, who was the first black head coach? General, who was the first black head coach in the NBA? And also, Mr. Quick Draw, I dare you, boy. Show me how quick you is. Who was the first black head coach in the NBA? I'm waiting. Go.
Doc Rivers.
Okay.
Doc Rivers.
All right, Doc Rivers. Okay, how about you, Mr. Jack the Ripper? Okay. Mr. Jack the Ripper. Who was the first black head coach, Mr. Jack?
Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
Okay, Mr. General. Okay, I heard you. Mr. Jack, General, turning up the temperature. The General. Where you at, General?
Can you
He
see?
ain't gonna take off his Superman drawers.
Okay. Boy, I tell you what, them crab legs and them done. Oh, that's what he did? Okay, General, where you at, baby? I need to know.
Bill Russell.
The first black head coach in the NBA.
Bill Russell.
And we have a winner. It is Bill Russell. Okay, Miss Kimmy, you got it, Miss Kimmy. Hey, Miss Elaine, Kimmy, you won it. You got it tonight. You got it, Miss Kimmy. Mr. Mayfield and Jack the Ripper, y'all missed it. Always let you know you don't know Jack. You know what I mean? So that was really cool. Very cool. Congratulations, Miss Kimmy. You got it tonight. So we'll be sure to leave us a contact with the IT man, and you just won a Score Bigger Dating mask. Congratulations. All right. So that's gonna pull us right to the next segment, which is favorite pickup line. Fellas, it is July. The ladies are waiting. Mr. Mayfield, did you ever go back into Home Depot or Lowe's or the local supermarket and meet anybody that you can kind of reel them in? You got any pickup lines for us, Mr. Mayfield? If you do, I'm waiting. Go.
Man, I'm gonna go with what I know works. This is 100% safe, guaranteed to work.
Okay.
If I can rearrange the alphabets, I'll put you and I together, baby. That's it. Try it.
That's okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
But what if she don't know the alphabet?
That's a home run hitter. Okay. All right. Mr. Jack.
But what if she don't know the alphabet? Dumbass. She might be dumb.
Okay, Mr. Jack. Okay, Mr. Jack the Ripper. You in the kitchen tonight. Mr. Jack, what would be your favorite pickup line? Mr. Jack the Ripper, it's on you. Go.
Well, nowadays it's kind of hard. But if you get them laughing, and once you get them laughing, then you invite them to dinner. So, you'll say something nice to them, and then you get them laughing. I don't have a pickup line per se, but if I see somebody I want to talk to, I would compliment them first. And then I'm like, can I cook you dinner or can I take you out to dinner? You know, and I go from there. I go for their aura. If they got a nasty disposition, I wouldn't even talk to them. I'd be like,
Aura?
Yeah, their aura.
Okay.
Their aura got to be tight.
Okay. Deuces? You like deuces?
Heck yeah.
Okay. So you actually don't have a favorite pickup line for us tonight?
No, I don't. Not tonight. I don't have a good one.
So you don't have
I ain't
a
doing the
favorite pickup
alphabet
line for me tonight?
I ain't gonna do no alphabet, you know.
Okay. Well, guess what? Well, we gonna slide over to. Well, we gonna turn up the temperature. We finna turn up the temperature, baby. With the general. Okay. Put your Jack. Put your phone on mute real quick. Put your phone on mute. Laughter certainly works. Kimmy. Okay, Mr. General, what would be your favorite pickup line in July? Let me holler. Yeah.
My favorite pickup line in July, off the top of the dome, I'm just thinking of something right now like, girl, I know it's hot out here.
Yes, sir.
But I notice your edges is still straight. Let me sweat them out for you. Let me sweat them edges out for you. Let me sweat them edges out for you. Seem like you just brought your ass outside and your hair all put together.
Let me think of your five.
But damn, I'm almost going to alphabet with that one.
Okay, good one. We'll see what
your alphabet. Shut up.
I ain't got no red shirt on tonight, General. I ain't got no red shirt on tonight.
That's good. That's very good, fella. Okay.
Boy, he got me.
I like that. I like that, Jack. No red shirt tonight. And
he said, "Boo."
Okay, I like that. Very good. And if I had to use, she said, "Boo" on Jack. Okay, if I had to use a favorite pickup line, Mayfield or Jack or the General, I think I'd say, "Listen here, baby. Your nickname must be Ticket, because you got fine written all over you, girl."
Ooh, wait a minute.
Okay,
yes.
So we'll see how that stands in the Facebook world.
I'm gonna go to the homeless shelter tomorrow and use that one.
Okay. Look at Missy Lane.
I'm gonna go stand in front of Goodwill.
We got Missy Lane saying no. Okay. Okay. What's up? Try again, General. Okay. Papa said try again. That's good. Yes, sir. Okay. Good job, fellas. And what that's gonna do is send us into our first question coming out of the break. And this is what it is. If you could eat one food, okay, for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, we see Jack the Ripper eating crabs, he got lobster tail and all that good stuff. So we're going to start off with him. Mr. Jack, if you could eat one food, brother, for the rest of your life, not a fruit, a food, what would it be? Go.
Seafood, period. We from Savannah, and that's what we was raised on. Seafood, period. That's all we going to eat. Seafood.
Seafood. Okay. Good job. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Mr. Mayfield, up top in the MIA. Boy, you're down there in the hot Sunshine State. Man, I gotta know, Mayfield. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, Mr. Mayfield, what would it be?
My wife said chicken, but she's wrong. I'm with Jack, man, from Savannah. Seafood.
Yeah.
Give me some seafood.
Seafood?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. All right. Okay, I see you out there, Miss Kimmy. Miss Kimmy down in the FLA. She say fish. All right. Hey, it's on you, Mr. General.
Hey,
Mr. General, turning up the temperature, the people's champ. Man, you know you're on that health kick. If you could eat one food, Mr. General, for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Hey, I'm gonna have to rock with them. Seafood. Dungeness crab. You give it them saying blue crab, shrimp, fish, seafood all
You
day
like
long.
seafood?
You can't
Okay.
go wrong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with seafood, but
Yes, sir.
you gotta have the
Okay.
potatoes. You gotta have the corn. You gotta
Okay.
have the sauce.
Okay, hands down.
Hands down.
Okay. Okay, hands down. I like that. Hey, Miss Elaine say seafood. Man, that's a clean slate across the board, man. That's like tic-tac-toe. Seafood all day long. I like that. Okay, cool. We're going to slide us right to the next question, which is this. What is your favorite movie of all time? I'm going to shoot right up top to Mr. Mayfield, because this guy here's got a brain on him. Mr. Mayfield, what is your favorite movie of all time? Your favorite movie? Go.
My favorite movie, man, and I can watch it back to back every day of the week, is Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Man, that's at the top of the list, bro.
But yeah, between
I love that movie. It's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Between Life and Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
That is good. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to you, Mr. General. Turning up the temperature. What would be your favorite movie of all time? Go.
Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights. You ain't sticking shit. He was gonna stab him.
Oh, you going Harlem Nights? That's right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Jack the Ripper in the kitchen eating the dungeon crabs and what the lobster tail. Mr. Jack, what is your favorite movie of all time?
I'm gonna go with Mayfield. I'm gonna go with Mayfield.
Okay, Mr. Jack, what you got, brother?
I'm gonna go with Mayfield. Life is a good movie.
Life?
Yeah. I like that one.
Okay,
that's a good movie.
That's a good one. But
every time it comes on, I stop what I'm doing and watch it.
It is pretty cool. I'm gonna let you know Nice. I'm gonna let you know what mine is, Mr. Mayfield and Jack the Ripper in general, and everybody in the Facebook world. Mine is Pulp Fiction. I love Pulp Fiction, man. That is a good movie. Samuel L. Jackson and my man John Travolta. That is a good movie. I love Pulp Fiction, man. That's my pick for the night.
Yeah, that's a good. Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna. Yes, sir. All right. So this is the next question. Is this right here? What is the worst job you had, and did you get fired or did you quit? How about you, Mr. Jack the Ripper? Right now you're driving trucks, but back in the day, what was the worst job you had, Jack? And did you get fired or did you walk off and say, take this job and shut it and quit?
Popeyes. I got fired. I worked at Popeyes for a week and got fired.
Yeah, Popeyes. Okay, Popeyes. Okay.
Right there on Martin Luther King. Popeyes or Martin Luther King.
Okay. All right. We're going to go right on top. Right on top. Okay, right next to Burger King. Okay, good job. Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Mayfield, we know you didn't work many jobs, Mr. Mayfield, but you did have to work coming up as a shorty. Okay, so what was your worst job, Mr. Mayfield? And did you get fired? Or guess what? Or did you quit and say, take this job and shove it? Go.
It was Red Lobster over there by the. It used to be the Kmart out there on the south side. What's that? Is that a White Bluff? White Bluff, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
a bus boy,
White
and
Bluff in Montgomery. Yeah.
yeah, and it got busy as hell one night, man, and I was like, shit, I ain't, man, after about 4 or 5 totes and carrying them heavy ass dishes, I like, fuck this, and I walked out the back door, bro.
Okay.
Oh. I was like, nah, I ain't built for this.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Wow.
At Red Lobster.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, we gonna see what the general got to pick. Mr. General, pop on in, my man. Turn up the temperature a little bit. I want to know. We know you got 5 jobs now. So, but we're talking about back in the day. What was the worst job you had? Guess what? Did you get fired, or did you quit and say, "Hey, see you later, bye. I'm out of here"? What you had, General?
I think one of the worst jobs I ever had back in the days was working at McDonald's. Hey, that slippery ass floor with them black shoes, damn grease popping everywhere. Listen, I quit. I quit. I walked out. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I just looked around real quick. I'm getting up. I just walked up out the door. They saw me out the drive-thru window. Hey, Bernie, where you going? None of your goddamn business. Hey, I walked to the drive-thru window. Give me a Sprite before I go. Yeah, McDonald's first job in my life. Flipping burgers and talking about you want a small fry. And man, hell no, that was the worst.
Okay, all right. Okay, good job. All right, that's gonna send us right to the last question before the break, which is gonna be this right here. What would be your favorite fruity fragrance for that special someone you desire? Whatever flavor you like for your girl to have on when you're about to go into that intimate moment. Mr. Jack the Ripper. It ain't crabs and garlic crabs and dungeons and all them lobster. Mr. Jack, what fragrance, lotion, or some kind of fragrance that you like to have for your girl when she get ready to get into that intimate moment? What's your flavor, Jack?
Baby oil. Baby oil with a little coconut in it. Oh my God. That is sexy. That baby oil and that coconut. Rub her down.
Fragrance.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
And she got pretty feet too.
Okay.
And, oh my God, that's good right there, bro.
Yeah. Has a fragrant. Okay.
Yeah. It reminds you of the islands.
Okay.
You know, it's like
we're gonna slide right over to what?
You going in and out. You going in and out. Huh? What did the general say? I can't hear. Man, unmute your phone, General.
Hey, no, my phone ain't muted.
Okay.
That's Raz. He on a delay. He on a big delay.
He on a
Yeah,
big
the
delay.
general
Oh,
ain't
yes,
saying
he
nothing.
is.
He ain't saying
Boy,
nothing.
that joker on a Chinese delay.
What? Okay. Wow.
So you want to fight? That joker say, so you want to fight? And then you hear what he said 13 seconds later.
Okay. Okay.
I keep your ass. That joker said, me love you a long time. It's taking a long time for us to hear what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, you got a bad delay, bro.
Okay. Well, we're gonna slide over. We're gonna slide over to the
delay
general.
is like this stimulus check that we wait.
What? What? Okay, cool. All right, Mr. General.
That you ain't gonna never get.
Okay. All right.
We can't hear you.
Okay,
We
Mr.
can't
General.
hear you.
What is your favorite fragrance? General. Go to the general. You can't hear me? General. What's your favorite fragrance for that special one? General.
My favorite fragrance. I'd have to say, shit. I'd have to say that.
Yeah.
The damn
Thanks.
Dove
Yeah.
soap. That damn Dove soap with some of that with what is it called? I can't think of the name of it, but it comes from what's that fragrance store where them ladies be getting all that lotion and shit at?
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, Bath and Body Works.
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's, yes indeed.
No.
Yeah. They got so many different fragrances, I can't really say a favorite fragrance. Hey, as long as she's zestfully clean from head to toe and she smell good like a little, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, indeed. Baby powder and baby oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we up in there like swimwear, you dig?
We done lost Raz.
He gonna have to go out and come back in.
That's what she said.
Can you hear me now? Bring me in, baby. All right. You good? You can hear me?
You can hear you now.
Yes, sir. All right. How about keeping it real, Mayfield? What is that favorite? What is that favorite fragrance, Mr. Mayfield? Mayfield, where Mayfield at?
Think he done shot out, man.
Okay. I heard Mr. General.
Uh-huh.
I heard you were saying about your favorite fragrance. I heard you, Jack. What did you say, Mr. General, about your favorite fragrance?
That favorite fragrance, that Dove soap, man. That Dove soap.
Oh yeah.
Look, that Dove.
Okay.
As long as she clean with that Dove soap from head to toe, bro, she smell like baby powder. You know what I'm saying? And baby, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Somebody call the cops because I ain't gonna stop. Yes, Lord.
Okay.
Turn it up, baby. Turn it up.
Yes, sir. Okay. The next question, man, I sure wish maybe he'll probably pop back in. It's a pretty good question. I thought of this question, and I'm gonna give it to you first, Mr. General, and tell me what you think about it, right quick. All right, here it is. Have you ever done something brave that made you very proud of yourself to this very day? Have you ever done something brave that made you very proud of yourself to this very day? Go.
Shit, yeah. When I signed on, listen, hold on. I'm about to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Okay. I'm waiting on you, champ. I got this question.
Without saying one word.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Wait a second. Right. Hold on. Go back to that 8888. OMG. Congratulations, boy. Congratulations. How many jumps you got?
No. We were there supporting Afghanistan.
Okay. I got 47 jumps.
Yeah, doing that. I trained with the 75th Ranger Regiment for my first 3 years. So, but after talking to the Sergeant Major, the 75th Ranger Regiment Sergeant Major, and my family, I kind of backed away from it. And I was too hard charging, and I would have ended up doing some crazy stuff if I would have stuck with it. If I would have went through all the way, yeah, man, I'd have been crazy. I would have been crazy. So I backed out of it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Jack the Ripper, North Kakalaki, have you ever done something brave that you're very proud of to this very day?
I'm with the general. When I put on that uniform, it changed my whole life. People look at me totally different from when I was a thug to a soldier. It totally transformed me to go to jump school and then go to Italy and to jump into Germany and being with special operations.
Yeah.
Just serving my country and being a soldier. When you put that uniform on, man, it's a whole different person, man. You're proud,
right?
And you hold your head up because you standing for something, and the camaraderie. What is the word I'm looking for? The brotherhood that you bond with your other soldiers, man. You can never get that back.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
And when you put that uniform on, man, you're a different person, man. You're proud to be that person. You know? And like I said, I never met the general before, but when he pulls out that uniform, we bond because of that uniform. You know, because we are proud
on that alone.
Right. Me and him could talk on a different level than any other people could talk because of that uniform.
Okay. Nice. Very nice, man. I'm glad I kind of was the medium man to bring y'all together like that. You know, I'm like the middle man, you know what I mean, to bring y'all together. And I got one more question for y'all guys tonight. And man, I tell you, if anybody, because it's getting kind of late and we got one more question. Boy, I sure wanted Mayfield. Anybody out there in Facebook world, Radio Land, get Mayfield back on the phone. Oh, Miss Kimmy, she's one of your biggest fans. She is one of your biggest fans, Mr. Jack the Ripper. I want you to know that because I get different kind of. Yeah, man, she's always talking about that Jack the Ripper. You know what I mean? So, man, oh yeah, and the good thing about it, Mr. Jack the Ripper, is when all this stuff kind of dies down and we flatten the curve a little bit. ScoreBiggerDating is going to have like a meeting where we all going to get together, like with the General, Mayfield, all the fans out there, where we can actually meet each other face to face. So it's going to be a time when that's going to come. I'm gonna throw something, put something together, be it at the end of this year or maybe Valentine's Day, might be New Year's, but it's going to be something big. The ScoreBiggerDating is going to kind of unite with the fans and the people that always, associate with us. So just keep in mind, you do get some fans out there, Mr. Jack the Ripper. And I got one question for the night. And boy, I sure wanted that Mayfield, and he might pop back in. But the question goes a little something like this. Check it out now. Okay. Mute your phone. Okay.
Hey,
yes, I am. Okay, so Kimmy's gonna come. So you're gonna come to the ScoreBiggerDating live party. I like that. Okay, you'll travel. Because we had a question last week. How far are you willing to travel? So you don't mind traveling 4 or 5 hours to come to ScoreBiggerDating party bash. I like that. Here's the question. Mute your phone. Check this one out now, Mr. Jack the Ripper. All right. Boy, I wanted that Mayfield to be here. He may pop back in. Check it out. Are you ready, Mr. General? Check it out. You went on a blind date, okay? Which one of these 4 that annoys you the most? Here's number 1. Your date is burping at the dinner table. Okay, number 2, she's sneezing without covering her mouth. Number 3, she's picking her teeth without a toothpick. And number 4, she's passing gas without saying excuse me. I'm waiting on y'all fellas to light it up for the night. Mr. Jack the Ripper, out of these 4 things, if you went on a blind date, which one would annoy you the most? Burping, sneezing, picking her teeth, or passing gas? Go.
Well, everybody has those little problems, but if she says excuse me, I'm good with it. But if she got a lot of gas, we could have took it home, and you know what I'm saying, picking her damn teeth, I understand, depends on what she ate. Those are human errors that we have, right? I wouldn't be upset with that. I wouldn't be too much upset. But I would correct her on it, and I would move on.
Okay.
That's not a deal breaker to me. But you talking about your ex-boyfriend will really be more than you farting at the table. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you can control everything. But I don't like ghetto talking, and I don't like you talking about your ex at the table. But all what you said, I would have to correct her on that because you don't know where people come from and their upbringing might not have been like mine. But they should know a little bit better. If you burp, you need to say, excuse me. So I think the burping will be my deal breaker for that ass. And I would like, we need to leave.
Okay. But we're going to slide over to the General. And I will ask this question again probably Wednesday night when we have a full staff on deck. Mr. General, man, you went on a blind date. I set you up with it. I knew somebody I thought would be a good match with you. Oh, you went on the blind date, but this is what's happening on the date. Which one of these are really annoying to you? Something that you really, a deal breaker you can't put up with. Her burping at the dinner table, her sneezing without covering her mouth, her picking her teeth without using a toothpick, or her purse. She's passing gas without saying, "Excuse me, Mr. General." Which one of these really would annoy you, Mr. General? Go.
Passing gas, I'ma dismiss your ass. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And you don't say excuse me either. And you don't say excuse me either. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna leave your ass sitting right there in that Wendy's chair, because I knew you wasn't shit. So that's why I'm gonna leave you at Wendy's. Leave you eat them damn 5-piece chicken nuggets with them 2 things of barbecue sauce and that small Sprite by yourself with your stinking ass.
All right. So, okay, man. Don't you know I really wanted Mr. Mayfield to be on that question, but I get him next week. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it. And, I'm gonna get it, boy. Man, you sent me into the weekend on a giggling note. Man, I love you to death, boy. Y'all boys are my partners, man. I tell you, I don't care if I don't have nobody on the show. If I got 2 of y'all in the midst, boy, I tell you, God is right there, boy. Y'all my boys, boy. I ain't gonna lie. So, with that being said, Mr. General, I need you to send us a prayer up for the dating site, for the fans, for the future, and for the best things are yet to come. And then we gonna sign off, man, because it's getting late, and we gonna get out of here, Mr. General. Go.
Amen. Amen. All eyes closed, all heads bowed. Heavenly Father, we thank you right now, God, for today. God, it was not promised, but you gave it to us anyway, which is the clear indication, God, that you still love us, God, that you still have purpose for us. We want to thank you right now for Score Bigger Dating, God, and we would ask, God, that you would elevate this program, God, and increase the territory. We want to thank you right now for all of the fans, God, everybody that is watching, God. I would ask even right now, God, as a matter of fact, Father, I would declare and decree right now, God, that you would bless them like you never blessed them before, that you would continue to open up the windows of heaven and pour them out a blessing that they shall not have room enough to receive. You said no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So as we get off of this call, God, as we get off of this broadcast, we would ask, God, right now, God, that you would keep all imps away from us, God. Any witch or warlock that has spoken out against us, we ask, God, that you intercept it and return it to sender. Lord, we love you. We love you. We love you, God. We know that we will not be anything without you, God. So we continue to give you all the glory, all the honor, and all of the praise. Again, now, bless this show, God. Bless all of the hosts. Bless all of the listeners, God. And more importantly, God, bless us all as individuals, God, as we go about our lives, God. Help us to be successful. Help us to not quit. And help us to say these words: I can, I will, I must, and I have to. For we understand that defeat is not an option. Failure is not an option. And we will continue to have a no quit attitude only because you gave your son, Jesus Christ. And everyone that agreed with that prayer said amen.
Amen.
Yes, yes, sir. Amen. 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 And I appreciate it. Like I say, man, y'all my battle lords. Y'all kept, keep me sharp, and I love you, and I continue to love you. And y'all are my diehard fans. And we're gonna send shouts out once again to the Single Sports Fan, also to Score Bigger Dating, also to the Viewer's Choice, also to BBL TV, and most of all, Steven. He's still breathing, trying to break even, the IT man. So once again, we're going to leave y'all with this after the general, which is this. Life is a big bad dream, but it never can be as bad as it seems. One day victory, one day defeat, but we got to mix the bitter with the sweet. So when we get at the end of our rope, time now to hang on, folks, because there's always hope. Hey, we'll see you back next week, Wednesday night at 8-ish. You know how we do it. We chop it up, chew the fat. You know where it's at. Score Bigger Dating live. Virtual hangout. You got the general turning up the temperature, and you better believe it's Jack the Ripper, baby. Guess what? He wasn't driving tonight, and guess what? He was here ready for y'all, and you didn't show up, but you did show out. Thank y'all for your comments, and we're gonna see you next week. Peace, love, and hair grease. Mwah! Love y'all.
All right, be good.
Already.
You know it, baby boy.